It's not about how many practice balls you hit. It's about what you do with your hands after impact that gets you into a great striking position with the ball. And that's why I was able to get over that shot without much thinking and just send it downrange. The reality is, golfers think that they need to spend hundreds of hours perfecting their swing, when in reality, there's only one thing you need to know in the golf swing to get yourself rifling shot after shot without much thinking. And it's the concept of, do you throw the club downrange, or are you one of those golfers who just drops the club down? And there's a huge difference in the way you hit. Most of you watching right now have this problem. Most of you are hitting the ball back here. You're concerned with flipping and moving the arms like this. And so it feels like a swipe. That is not a lot of fun, and it makes you frustrated. But the way pros hit, they hit like a throw, not a swipe. And a throw is an entirely different way of hitting. It's a beautiful sensation. When I focus on throw, I get amazing contact with the ball, and the ball just struck the center of the face. No problem. A whole lot less thinking. You need to change the way you think about hitting the golf ball. So, if you are going up and down in your swing, you're going to get nothing but a flipping result. And a flipping result is one where you flip and fleep. But a throw means that you are moving this unit, the hands, arms, shoulders, towards the target, versus a flippin' throw. Anytime your club spin's going down is a waste of time. And that's why so many golfers struggle. You're just going too much down. So go ahead and take your two hands, put them out in front of you like this. And I just want you to imagine you're holding a basketball and you are going to send it as far as you can down towards the target. And you're going to bounce it off the ground. So a really powerful bounce pass. And when you bounce past that ball, you're getting the feeling of going targetward. Nobody bounce passes back here. No, the ball wouldn't go to your target. Plus, all your speed is wasted back here. What's that look like in a golf swing? It looks like this. Bounce back here. Bounce back here. What's that look like when I hit the ball? Bounce back. Oh, that's way off the toe. Bounce back here. Flip. Golf gets confusing because we change how our body works when we do this. We go from level to tilt. It's easy to conceptualize this in baseball. We're standing here, the pitcher throws, and we swing here on a level playing field. So we can easily feel, I feel like I'm going targetward with the bat. However, we tilt down and the way we feel our swing changes entirely. So golfers, you got to get this out of your head that when you tilt down, you can no longer go down with it. So when I tilt down, I must still go sideways. I must still bounce pass. That is the challenge of golf that often gets overlooked, is that once we have the tilt, we can no longer play down. We can't play down. You couldn't do that in baseball. That's what that looks like in baseball. We have to learn to play target. I'm galloping target. I'm galloping to the ball and I'm rifling it. We have to learn how to bounce pass down and through to hit the ball first with tons of speed. So when we did those little bounce passes a second ago, we feel our arms slowly bend here and we feel full extension out front. We feel arms pointing down. You got to get your arms down. You got to get full arm extension out front. That's going to lead to a crispy divot after the ball. So when I get set up, I get my tilt to the ground. My spine is down to the ground, not level, because the throw won't work. I'm tilted. And with this tilt, I can swing full, I can swing short. As long as I bounce pass, I will find the ground. I will strike a solid shot. Golf just gets confusing because we tilt. That's why I want you to understand this. Your baseball position level, swing through impact. shoulders back, shoulders through. Now, this is you sending the club to the target. Notice how the club's staying higher, it's not going lower. When I do this feeling, the club moves targetward. If I was to drop it, you notice how the club doesn't move targetward at all. Now, do this in a golf swing. I'm going to tilt down and do the same thing. That's a lot of golfers today going down. Watch this though. Back, through, add a tilt. Back, through. The club's moving this way towards the target in a powerful throw motion. That's why you can't afford to have the club drop low to the ground. You just can't. You need to go this way. And that comes from a great feeling that I learned a few years ago, was getting this shoulder forward past the chin. So when you're bounce passing, watch the shoulders. Where do they go? That way. Targetward. Not there. Hit a few shots like that. You should be bounce passing on the range right now. What are you doing? If you're not doing it. Oh. Now I want you to set up this throw motion so that when you finish, the arms and club feel like they're one perfect unit. Meaning, when you bounce pass, there's a straight line, the club's angled down. If you did it incorrectly, you would finish, swipe, club points down range, you flip your wrists, you're flipping out, the club moves down too much. That's just the result of improper form. We must change this into the throw. So, the only thing you should be scooping in life is ice cream. No more scoop. Throwing. And I'm feeling hands go this way. Hands and arms, throw down and forward. Down and forward. I'm feeling like there is a snap. Not a painful snap. No, it's an energetic, explosive snap of everything I've stored up to straight. So this is loaded in the wrist. And when I finish after impact, boom. The wrist is unloaded. And it's down. My thumb is down, it's unloaded. This arm, the trail arm, folded to straight. So both of these pieces are huge in your search for consistency and power. They're necessities. Throwing the shoulder throws the arm and the hand down. If you need further help with this, you take out your trusty right arm and you do some one-arm swings with this, feeling a throw out here. Down, forward, not down, back here. Ew. Most of your problems at impact can be fixed with a one-arm swing. Don't grade yourself harshly with how you hit these shots. Be nice to yourself. Just know that you're trying to make it mark out here. Good. I feel the club bouncing off the ground out in the front. Simply visualizing a bounce pass forward changes entirely how I feel impact. When you hit that shot, it feels like that thud, that bouncing off the ground. That club is bouncing forward and down. If you want to learn a swing system that helps you do that shot for shot, go to my free mini course at go.segudo.golf. Right now, I got the Become a Great Ball Striker course. It walks you step by step into set up a machine to do this beautiful type of ball striking performance time and time again. It's the meaning of life. So we get into the full swing. What do you do with the full swing? Well, we just store up more power. And this is where I don't want you to get lost in the weeds with this. We're still bounce passing. It's still this. But the tilt just makes it a little different. So you take this bounce pass unit that we're doing these short swings with, and you just go back farther to here. The difference is when I'm in the baseball position, my palm's at the sky. When I'm tilted to the ground, the palm is just 45 degrees to the sky. So I'm going out here and bounce passing it still. You just have to get used to what it looks like to go farther back. So as I go farther back, it changes the way I feel my swing. So now I want to feel my hands over here in this zone up by my ear. And then I'm going to what? Bounce pass. Look at the speed in that. Up by my ear, bounce pass. Up by my ear, bounce pass. Both arms are straight. Both wrists are down. I can feel the strike before I even hit it. I know it's going to be great. Wow! Soaring! Toasty McNuggets. Actually, better than McNuggets. That was KFC. We know. I will stop a little shorter now just to show you that again. Bounce pass. We're doing bounce pass. Wow. It's so addicting. It's so wrong how right that is. It's so right. Bounce pass. Bounce pass. Can you commit to bounce passing for me?